Bienvenidos, chicos y chicas. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Español con Webster. Everybody, this is week 7, lesson 7, assignment 7. Can't believe it, it's been 7 weeks of online learning. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everyone's getting used to it. I wanted to just come and welcome you guys to this new week. And I am here at the Equestrian Center in Parkland at Temple Park. Just wanted to show you this place. This is where people come out and they can horseback ride, and people that own their horses can come and take lessons and things like that. So for this week, boys and girls, all of the assignments will be due on Friday, May 1st by 1 p.m. Again, all the assignments for week 7, assignment 7, will be due on May 1st, Friday by 1 p.m. You're looking at a little bit more of the Equestrian Center here at Parkland, and just wanted to show you an area here where they let the horses practice and ride around. They also do shows here at some point in the year. And another thing that they do on the other side of this place that you're seeing is they do farmers market during a certain section of the year, where you can come out and get fruits and vegetables. And they also have craft markets where you can buy lots of crafts and plants and all sorts of things. It's pretty neat. So this is a really nice area. Just wanted to show this to you. And now you're seeing a little bit of the sunset, which looks really beautiful. Okay, chicos y chicas, I hope that you guys are going to have a fabulous week. Hang in there. Before you know it, it will be the end of the school year. And then before you know it, it will be summer. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying indoors, and stay healthy. Wishing you a fantastic week. So let's get inside and let's get to work. Bienvenidos, chicos y chicas. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Español con Webster. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Grade 7, this video is for you. Let's take a look at this adorable little native doll here. I just wanted to show this to you super quick because this doll, her name is Margarita, and I wanted to introduce her because she is a doll that represents some of the natives that live in the country of Ecuador. I went ahead and purchased this doll in Ecuador about 2 years ago when I went for a wedding. And I just wanted to show you, this is very typical clothing of this type of woman. They call them las cholitas. They're natives and they live in the mountainous areas. The sandals that they wear are looking like these. They have this very typical hat, and the skirt is called la pollera. Just wanted to share that with you guys as part of the culture in South America, especially in that whole Ecuador, Peru, and Colombia area. And they also work with their babies. Most of the time their babies is held in the back, kind of like in a snuggly way. Okay, 7th grade, so let's get ready to continue our curriculum and continuing on with our chapter. 7th grade, our objectives for today are introduce the personal A. I'll go ahead and introduce and teach that to you. Number 2, introduce the contraction de plus el equals del. And number 3, we're briefly going to review the contraction al. That's what we did last week. So we'll briefly review that. We'll introduce these 2 new things. Those are our goals for today. All right, so las contracciones al y del. Last week we did a plus el equals al. So let's just review that real quick. The preposition a, we learned that it means to or toward, and we learned that it contracts with the article el and it forms a new word al. And we also learned last week that the preposition a does not change when you use it in front of the article la, las, and los. So just real quick to review, en la escuela voy al laboratorio. The reason it becomes al is because laboratorio is masculine and you cannot say en la escuela voy a el laboratorio. You contract and say al. But it doesn't change when the noun is feminine or when the noun is feminine plural or when the noun is masculine plural. So for today, let's go ahead and do our objective for today, which is introducing the personal A. Let's have Victoria read number 2 for us.
The preposition a is also used before a direct object that refers to a specific person or persons. It is called the personal a and has no equivalent in English.
Thank you so much, Victoria. So the example they give is miro la televisión. Now you'll probably ask yourself, okay, is that a specific person or persons? No, la televisión is not. So you do not put a in front of it. But if you were to say miro al profesor, that makes sense because a professor is a specific person. And notice that a contracts to al. So I look at the male professor. Another example they give you is escucho el CD. I listen to the compact disc. Compact disc, a CD, is not a person or persons, so you don't put a in front of it. And the example that corresponds is escucho a los amigos. Amigos is a group of people, so you would say I listen to the friends. All right, so that's number 2. Now let's move to number 3. This is our other objective for today, and it is not hard at all. Let's have Monica read 3 for us.
The preposition de can mean of, from, or about. Like a, the preposition de contracts with the article el to form one word, del. The preposition de does not change when used with other articles, la, las, and los.
Thank you so much, Monica. So basically, here's the new formula, 7th grade. De plus el equals del. Notice that it contracts into the word del. Here are 3 examples. Victoria, could you read the 3 for us?
Él habla del profesor de español. Es de la ciudad de Nueva York. Él es de Estados Unidos.
Perfect. So, él habla del profesor de español. He speaks about the Spanish professor. Es de la ciudad de Nueva York. He is from the city of New York. Now, the word ciudad, if you look, boys and girls, that's feminine, so it's de la. You do not contract. Él es de Estados Unidos. Obviously, Estados Unidos is where he's from, it's the country, and you do not have to contract at that point. All right, guys, so that is the explanation. Let's do some examples. So we already read this. Objective 1 is the preposition a. It's also used before direct object, and it refers to a specific person or persons. That's the key thing. It's called the personal a. And like we read in the red book, it does not have an equivalent in English. Example number 1. How about Victoria? Can you read us about Eduardo?
Eduardo mira al profesor.
Good. Now, Victoria, tell us why it's al. How do we know to contract?
Well, we know profesor is masculine, so the word in front of it would be el.
Right.
But since it's a person, a and el come together to form al.
Perfect explanation, Victoria. Number 2, Señora Burgos escucha a los estudiantes. Mrs. Burgos listens to the students. Now, students, boys and girls, it is plural, right? And it is masculine. So at that point, you do not need to contract. It becomes a los. And number 3, Victoria, would you mind doing number 3 for us?
Yo miro la televisión.
Okay, no personal a is needed because it's not a group of people or persons, or it's not a specific person. Good. And number 4, Victoria?
Tú escuchas la música.
Good. No personal a is needed. Tú escuchas la música. You listen to music. Music is not a person or a group of people. All right, so that's the preposition a. It's only used to explain about a group of people or about a specific person. Alrighty, 7th grade. So here we go. Let's summarize this real quick. De is a preposition. And what does it mean, Victoria? What are the 3 meanings?
Of, from, or about.
Perfect. Number 1, de contracts with the article el and it forms del. The example is, Marta habla del profesor de biología. Again, profesor is masculine, boys and girls, and you cannot say de él, you would say del. So that's when it contracts, when the noun is masculine. Alrighty, number 2, Juvencio es de la ciudad de Nueva York. Juvencio is a man's name. He is from the city of New York. Ciudad is feminine, so you would say de la. It means he is from, de la. Okay, number 2, de does not change, guys, just like last week. Remember when we did the contraction al? It does not change when used with la, las, and los. Here's an example. Victoria, read that purple example for us.
Señora Gómez habla de los maestros de anatomía.
Perfect. So Mrs. Gomez speaks about the anatomy male teachers. De los. Victoria, how did I know it was de los? What helped me out to know that? What am I looking at?
Maestros.
Right? And maestros is considered what? Masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Plural or singular?
Plural.
Excellent. So if it's masculine plural, you know to put de los. Okay, so 7th grade, let's review for our assignment. I'm about to show you your assignment number 7 for week 7, lesson 7. But before we do that, let's go ahead and review. These are your options. You're going to either write del, de la, de los, de las. Now, Victoria, do I need a space between these two words right here?
Yes.
Yes, but I don't need a space here because that is just one word. Okay, number 1, Victoria, read us about Manuela.
Manuela habla blank maestras jóvenes.
Good, so I look at maestras and I notice that it's masculine or is it plural? Which one, Victoria?
It's feminine plural.
I'm sorry, feminine plural. I meant to say masculine or feminine. All right, feminine and plural. So if it's feminine plural, would it be Manuela habla de las or would it be Manuela habla de la?
De las.
De las, good. So this is what you would do, boys and girls. Manuela habla de las maestras jóvenes. Manuela speaks about the young female teachers. All right, number 2, Victoria, read us about Hernando.
Hernando conversa blank maestro de física.
Good. Hernando converses about the physics teacher. Now, maestro, Victoria, masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Good. Singular or plural?
Singular.
Good. So what would go here, Victoria?
Del.
Del. Awesome. I hope you guys see that. This is masculine singular. So it's Hernando conversa del maestro. Good. Number 3, Victoria.
Señora Rodríguez es blank pueblo de Cuenca.
Good. Señora Rodriguez is from the town of Cuenca. Now this word town, pueblo, masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Good. Plural or singular?
Singular.
And so what would go here, Victoria?
Del.
Del, you got it. All right, number 4, I'll read it. Tú hablas blank profesores nuevos. You speak about the new professors. I'm looking at the noun. Victoria, help me out. Singular or plural?
Plural.
Masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Good. So now, what would my answer be, Victoria?
De los.
Perfecto, de los. Can you read that for us?
Tú hablas de los profesores nuevos.
Perfecto. All right, number 5. Ricardo es blank ciudad de San Francisco. Ricardo is from the city of San Francisco. Now, when you look at ciudad, 7th grade, you may not know if it's masculine or plural. I'm sorry, if it's masculine or feminine. I'm going to tell you right now, it is feminine. Note that, it is feminine. Is it plural or singular, Victoria?
Singular.
Singular. So what would my answer be?
De la.
De la. Good. Read that for us all put together for number 5.
Ricardo es de la ciudad de San Francisco.
Perfecto. Notice 7th grade, there's a space between these words. All right. So moving on, 7th grade, I'm going to give you the code for this video. Code for 7th grade is 607. 607. De nuevo, 607. Once more, boys and girls in 7th grade, 607. That's your code. Name, 2 points. It is very important that if you're typing up for me, don't forget your name and the date. The date needs to be the long way. Thinking about today's date, I believe today is the 27th? Let's write the 27th de abril, just in case. Go ahead and write the date, boys and girls, the long way. Okay, lesson 7, assignment 7, la contracción del and the personal A. Bubble in the answer that should have a personal A or the one that's properly structured. So, María mira al muchacho, María mira muchacho. You have to think which one of these would you bubble, the one that does need the personal A. Number 2, Antonella escucha el CD, Antonella escucha a CD. Now, this one, you have to say to yourself, which one needs the personal A? And if they don't need the personal A, which one is structured correctly? Timoteo escucha profesor, Timoteo escucha al profesor. Be sure to bubble only one. And if you don't remember, turn to page 118, guys. Page 118 in your red book and review or go back and watch the video again. Antonio mira el video. Antonio mira a video. Very careful with this. You're bubbling in the one that should have a personal A, and if it shouldn't, which one is properly structured? Number 5, Victoria, can you read it for us?
Where was the native doll from the video purchased?
Be specific, 7 points. If you don't know, you didn't watch the video, or maybe you forgot, so just rewind and go back and see that. Directions. Read one of the read each sentence, write one of these options. Del, de la, de las, or de los. So I'm not going to read all of these except number 6. Yo soy blank Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos, boys and girls, is plural masculine. Be careful, pick only one, and be very careful to look at the noun that comes right after the blank. Last one, number 11, Monica.
What is the video code number for this video?
And I already gave it to you, so good job, 7th grade. I think we're moving nicely. We're moving along very nicely. Lesson 7 is at its end. Tune in next week for lesson 8, and I wish you all a wonderful week.